Donc apparemment on est en train de jouer à The Stanley Parable, hein. Ouais, après ça j'ai rien. Hein, voilà. Bref, salut tout le monde, c'est Cyboolett aujourd'hui. Donc comme dit précédemment, on joue à The Stanley Parable. Parce que c'est rigolo. Et que j'aime beaucoup ce jeu. Même si j'ai jamais joué.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hello tout le monde, c'est Stanley Boulett. Cette intro était très nulle, j'en conviens très bien.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
Laisse-moi ouvrir.
This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers... Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Déjà qu'on vomit
Now
devant
it's
le écran.
just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Désolé.
Here it comes.
Oui. Bon, bah on joue à The Stanley Parable.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Non. J'ai pas... Si on n'a pas envie. Bon bah je suis le couloir. Hein. Voilà, c'est violent. C'est pas ça le meeting room? Non? C'est fermé. Jouer avec la manette, c'est vachement plus sympa, je trouve.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Je respire l'ambiance.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Non, je déconne.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
peut
Look,
descendre.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ah bon?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
Ok.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They'd want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here,
Mais t'es un
Stanley.
bâtard?
I'm trying to get you to see something.
Non,
Come
j'ai pas envie.
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a
Elle fait
very
peur, hein,
sad
quand même.
story about the death of a man named Stanley.
D'accord, et je fais quoi? RT, c'est triste? Oui, et alors? Bon. Que puis-je faire d'autre? J'appuie sur LB là. Hein. Ah, c'est peut-être pour s'asseoir dans le canapé. Pour regarder dans le canapé. D'accord. Bon, sinon on fait quoi? Stanley, est-ce que tu veux bien ouvrir, s'il te plaît? C'est mieux, non? Quelle belle histoire. Non. Non. Sale chauve. Je suis sûr que c'est un coup à ce qu'elle se réveille là d'un coup et que elle soit vraiment vivante et tout, et puis c'est un gros screamer. Non, je pense pas, mais ça pourrait. Sauf qu'on peut pas en fait aller se coucher. Il est si vénère que ça en fait, lui. J'ai trop mis vénère en fait. Moi je propose. Regardez ce qu'on peut faire. peut-être le plafond. Sims le chat. What? Tu arrêtes de bugger. Moi je propose un accéléré jusqu'à ce qu'on sorte. Hein. Même une coupure. Hein? Voilà tout de suite les gens. Bon. Eh ben on va recommencer,
All
hein.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oui, juste pour l'admirer.
Wow. This room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Bon, on va arrêter de le faire chier.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Non, non, je rigole, je rigole. Écoutez, je suis comme ça. J'aime bien
But Stanley didn't
faire
want to
chier.
go back
Voilà.
to the
J'aime bien
office.
faire chier
He
le monde.
wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Bah, va par la gauche.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Connard.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely this way.
Ouais. Ok.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I
Fire.
kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Méchant. Ah, j'ai pas du tout mis de chrono, moi. C'est un peu con. Je suis très con, même.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
J'ai pas
Stanley
la...
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bon. Est-ce qu'on suit ses instructions?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Allez, pour une fois, on va sur ses anciens ordres. Allons dans la meeting room. Pas sûr que c'était par là.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Moi, je propose de suivre ses instructions. Après, je dis rien. Hein. Suivre ses instructions, je pense que ça peut être une bonne idée, non? Nous allons à la
I
salle.
knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Mais
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. But I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
tant que ça se termine pas en Outlast ou Five Nights at Freddy's, moi ça me dérange pas. Hein.
How about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Des trademark,
Just follow the
trademark
line. How
partout.
simple is that?
Du mal à le dire. Mais bon, celui-là ligne alors. Hein.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in... Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct
Ça
of one's subjective
commence à
experience
partir
of that
en
existence,
sucette.
right? Okay.
On va
Now, if my
bientôt manger
experience
des
of your existence
cacahuètes.
rests inside of your
Ça va
subjective
bientôt
experience of
être la
this office, is
fête.
this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
L'immeuble est en fait le squelette de ma propre
Well, I'd like to
histoire.
apologize.
Je sais pas si c'était
Sure
ça qui
where
était
I was
marqué.
going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of
Bravo,
music to
champion.
lighten the mood.
Ah ouais. Oh, cette musique est géniale. J'adore cette musique. Je me mute tellement elle est bien.
cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Tu veux me dire que je vais manger des feuilles? Je te suis plus là. Cette poignée est un peu trop basse.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you did Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Et pourquoi c'est pas une ligne noire? Et pourquoi c'est pas une ligne mauve? Pourquoi c'est pas une ligne imaginaire? Et pourquoi c'est pas une ligne Maginot? Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant? Parce que moi je veux bien contredire tes... Non, pas contredire. Ne pas suivre tes instructions. Mais si tu m'en donnes pas, c'est pas terrible.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Art. Bah.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our
J'aurais
story to
pas
be?
d'histoire avec
Go
toi.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
D'accord.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Lui. Oh putain. Je ne sais plus ce jeu.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door.
Vous aurez remarqué quand même que la qualité du son a quand même bien changé. Théoriquement, elle est vachement mieux, je pense. Hein. Après, voilà. Hein. Voilà. J'ai enlevé toutes les vidéos de ma chaîne parce que c'était franchement lamentable. J'avais presque honte de vous proposer des vidéos comme ça, avec un son aussi dégueulasse. Quoi, c'est comme si moi, je parle toujours de moi, mais...
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8 fois.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean
Ça fait un bon indicateur de temps. Je commence à prendre un accent merci. Ça fait un bon bout de temps, hein, c'est un bon indicateur de temps, ça a quand même 17 minutes 8 secondes et 49 centièmes, c'est beaucoup. Mais je pense que ce sera des épisodes de 20, un quart d'heure, peut-être 30 minutes maximum, même si on m'a dit que c'était un peu long. Bon, bah moi je propose qu'on se laisse là, et puis bah... allez, ciao!